It's been a cold and snowy week here in Florida, and what a sight to see. What a lot. And welcome to Sports Corner. I'm your host today, Lee Gilliam. It's a lot to get into, from football to basketball and so much more. Let's get into introducing my co-host for today, August Kirkpatrick. My brother, how are you feeling?
What's good, y'all? It's good. I'm good to be here, but all I can say is, always.
I-O. Now let's get into it. The Ohio State Buckeyes went toe-to-toe against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish this past Monday. Will Howard, 17 for 21, 231, 2 touchdowns, QBR of 99.1. What a show from him. Not to mention the running game. Judkins, Howard, Henderson, Ibuka combined for 214. Judkins led all running attacks, 11 carries of 100 yards. Judkins also had 2 receptions, 21 yards, and a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, the freshman, the dog, he led the team with 88 yards and 1 touchdown in the game-clinching 3rd and 11 catch with 2 minutes left in the ball game. What a game from him. Not to mention Riley Leonard, 22 for 31, 255, and 2 touchdowns, QBR of 88.1. What a show for him. He led his team with 17 carries and 40 yards and a touchdown. The duo of Pierce and Love, only 7 carries and 16 yards. What a slump for them. That's not a good showing. But Jaden Greathouse led the game in Notre Dame with 128 yards, 6 receptions, averaging 21 and 2 touchdowns. What a game.
All I'm going to say is, barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
We said the whole week. They said the whole week. J.J. Smith said the whole week. Don't guard his man coverage. Don't put 2 on me. Put 2 on me the whole game. Even though that one corner from Notre Dame did say, okay, we don't play the same man coverage. We don't play the same man blitz. We gonna stop you. Last play.
But Reese did ask Jeremiah Smith at the end of the Rose Bowl, can anybody guard you? No. Can anybody stop you? No. Nobody can stop Jeremiah Smith. He's a dog, true freshman. He just was playing high school football, came into college football world, and he's a dog. He's going to be a dog continuously. He's an all-time receiving leader in Buckeyes history as a freshman. He passed the touchdown record, which was by Chris Carter. No, it was Chris Carter.
And Chris Carter.
See what I'm saying, folks? He's just that good at what he does. Day in and day out, Jeremiah Smith is a dog.
See, now, my thing is with this, who's your X factor of the game? Who really showed you, okay, they came to play in the national championship. I want this national championship right now. Who you got?
It's the defense. Did you not hear when I said the running back duo of Pierce and Love, 7 carries for 16 yards? You're not going to win ball games when your quarterback takes 17 carries for 40 yards and your whole team 26 carries, 53 yards, and averaging 2 points. 2 yards. You're not winning football games if you can't run the ball efficiently. I'm sorry. Whatever defense Ryan Day and that team came up with, that was beautiful. Beautiful.
Now, you also got to shout out BIA, them boys.
Seatbelt.
Well,
Seatbelt.
It was kind of shaky at the end though, because they had some hope. It was 31-23 before J.J. Smith.
One-on-one ball. He said you cannot guard him one-on-one, and you still did a one-on-one with the game on the line.
But you know, I'll say this. Player of the game, at least in my opinion, Will Howard.
Will Howard?
Everybody had a bad stigma about Will Howard. Every chance they had, they would criticize Will Howard. But you know, he had a monster game, and I'm proud of him. 2 touchdowns from given his circumstances. Beautiful game. I see why he got offensive MVP of the game.
I'll give it to Quinshon Johnson. You're telling me this man had 11 carries, 100 yards. On to top of that, 2 receptions, 21 yards, and a touchdown. 21 points came from Judkins. So you're telling me you take away the score, you take away the rest of the points from Jeremiah Smith. 21 came from Judkins to Notre Dame's, what was it, 23?
He don't transfer from Ole Miss. They lose that game.
They lose that game. Jeremiah Smith goes to Florida State. They lose that game. That game right there showed me that there's only one, folks. There's only one wide receiver university, and that's the University of Ohio State.
I know, too much dip on your chip now. Too much dip on your chip.
Are you sure?
Hey, shout out LSU.
We don't want to get into that category.
Hey, you feel me?
Now, answer. I'm gonna throw your question back at you. What is the X factor Who you think was the X factor of that game?
I say defense as well. Front seven came, played like dogs, came in that ate. They ate. Simple as that. They ate. And you see how the run game was stopped. The pass game, I don't know about that. He still gave me 255, but regardless of that, defense played well.
Cause I don't remember. You're so right about it. Cause I don't remember a receiver going against Ohio State and they're having 6 receptions for 128, 2 touchdowns and 21.3 average. That's not really the likes of Ohio State defense that I'm familiar with. I'm used to a receiver probably having 30 yards. But let's switch sides to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish head coach who achieved a milestone in the black community before Black History Month got here. Don't touch that dial. We're right back to WM&G's TV Sports Corner.
I'm December Dukes, here with your Info Bite. Basketball is one of the most popular sports in the world. It's a fast-paced game played between 2 teams trying to shoot the ball through hoops. The game was invented in 1891 by James Naismith and has since grown into a phenomenon. And if you didn't know how the game goes, well, that's why I'm here. Each team has 5 players on the court, a center, forwards, and guards. The tallest player is usually the center who can block shots. Guards tend to be quicker and handle the ball more. Players score by shooting the ball through the hoop for field goals worth 2 or 3 points or foul shots worth 1 point. Teams advance in the ball by dribbling and passing towards their hoop for a shot. Defenders try to steal the ball or block shots. The team with the most points at the end of the 4 quarters wins. Basketball combines athleticism, skill, strategy, and competition. So next time you play a game of basketball, keep these things in mind. I'm December Dukes, and thanks for watching.
Welcome back to Sports Corner. You already know it's August, but it's kind of crazy to think about. This year, before Black History Month is in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. But last Monday, Marcus Freeman, black head coach. It's kind of unheard of. Won the national championship out of 156 years. Let's talk about it. But before we can even go into it, he has all the experience that you need as a coach, as a defensive coach, he's a defensive-minded coach, as a D-line coach, and a linebackers coach. And he also had NFL experience. But it's unheard of to have a black head coach win a national championship or a championship at all. How do you feel about that, Lee?
Well, the thing is, what's crazy to me is he went against his old alumni in a national championship. He was a 2-time second team All Big Ten 2007, 2008. He was on the 2004 to 2008 Ohio State Buckeyes football team. He was a dog. So that's what he brought in, that dog mentality when he came to Notre Dame, when he became the defensive coordinator and linebacker coach in 2021. He brought that dog mentality because Marcus Freeman knows how to win football games. He knows how to have a good defense. Now, the defense might have not had their A game this past Monday, but I know for a fact Marcus Freeman educates his boys on defensive schemes and how to win football games.
Well, congratulations to Coach Freeman for a job well done this season. But that's all. That's all for Sports Corner. It's been a privilege seeing all y'all. Tune in next week.
I'm your host, Lee Gilliam, and this is my main man, August Kirkpatrick. We will see y'all next week.
Peace.